Hi, I'm Caleigh Fighting. I'm 23 years old and I have cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is a genetic disease that affects two major organs in the body. It affects the lungs and the digestive system. It affects the lungs by causing thick, sticky mucus, which causes you to get a lot of infections. It also affects the digestive system because it doesn't allow us to absorb our nutrients, which makes us not able to gain a lot of weight. By affecting the lungs, we have to do a lot of treatments throughout the days. Our treatments help us not get these infections. The treatments break down the mucus and allow us to get the mucus out of our lungs. And the mucus, by getting that out, the infections don't harvest and don't produce and multiply. By taking pills throughout the day, we can also keep weight on, we can keep the infections out of our body, and we can fight to keep the CF from growing and multiplying. A typical day with CF is waking up and coughing for about 45 minutes before starting anything throughout the day. Once you cough, you get up and you take a shitload of pills. You bundle them up in your hand, you put them in your mouth, and you swallow them. And then...
About how many pills do you take?
A day I take about 40 to 60 depending on how much food I eat. Every time I eat, I take something called enzymes. The enzymes help me digest my food. Without them, my pancreas can't digest my food. So I take 4 to 6 enzymes every time I eat food. So I take those pills, and then from there I do my treatments. And my treatments are aerosols, or some people call them nebulizers. They're basically liquid medicine, and they're nebulized into air, and I breathe them, and they'll release oxygen. But they're medicine that I breathe in, and I inhale them into my lungs, and they fight the infection that I would get on a daily basis without them. Living with cystic fibrosis has made me the person I am. It's affected me because I look at life through completely different eyes that I would without cystic fibrosis. I'm greatly blessed to be the person I am because of it. I appreciate life every day. I appreciate my friends, I appreciate my family. I don't go a day without looking at something and truly feeling like I can just, right now, the sky, the bridge, my dog, everything about today is wonderful. And it sounds completely cheesy, but it's perfect to me. I think that, fighting to breathe isn't just a cheesy slogan, but it's something that I was told by my doctors that right now in my life, this day, today, I am fighting to live and I'm fighting to breathe. And I am gifted to be able to do that every day, and I just look at things differently than some people do, and I think that I'm just I am lucky to be able to do that. Living with an invisible disease to me is the hardest thing about having cystic fibrosis. Most people who have a disease, people can see the disease through a visual eye. Living with cystic fibrosis is mostly invisible. I cough usually, but physically I am a 23-year-old woman, and people see me and they think I'm normal. I go out with my friends, I walk around, I like, dressing up and looking cute, and people don't know that I have cystic fibrosis and that I've lived with it my entire life. And they think that when I'm coughing and I'm hacking and I'm struggling to walk, that I'm just sick and that I have a really bad cold and that I'm contagious. And when I'm coughing, they look at me like they're gonna get the black lung, and that I'm like gonna give them something that I don't know, that I'm gonna make them sick. And that's the hardest part about this whole thing, is that people don't understand. You know, it's hard for me to walk a mile. It's hard for me to sometimes, you know, go to a movie theater and I'm coughing the whole time, and it's embarrassing that I feel like everyone is staring at me. The other day I went to a concert with my best friend and I parked in a handicap spot, and I put up my handicap sign and someone yelled at me because they thought I was a handicap. And I told them, you know, I mean, you take everything with a grain of salt and you can't really, you pick your battles, but it is really hard when people, you know, yell at you because to them you look normal, but you feel like inside you're drowning because you can't breathe. And it's rough, but people judge and they will judge, but you know, you just have to smile anyways and keep going. And that person's naked behind
one of the bad boys out here. And I caught his ass. He was like, oh, hey, oh, shit.
why is he walking around naked? People should donate to me because I want to live, and transplant is millions of dollars, and every dollar that you give to me is going to help me breathe, and it's going to help me live, and without you I will not live. I will sadly pass away, and it's not going to be easy for my family and my friends, and it's not going to be easy for anybody. So please help me reach my goals for the future. Please help me continue to strive for everything I want to do. And every dollar you give me is going to help me live and help my family smile every day standing by my side. Helping me stay strong, because this isn't an easy journey, but it will be easier with your help.